Hello guys, this is going to be a quick video showing you how to get into the BCM50 if you do not know the default login or it has been changed. There is a way. It's called the NN support password of the day login. But first you need to know your system ID to do this, proceed with the password of the day. There's two ways you can get your system ID. The first one, you can do feature **79743 on the telephone, and that will display your system ID. The second way you can do, and also you may want to make sure it does match, is flip over the BCM50 on its back, and it will be on one of the barcodes. I believe it should be maybe on the bottom barcode, if I remember correctly. I did read somewhere that the early releases of BCM, like R1 or Release 2, that sometimes it didn't display right if you do the feature 79743. But go ahead and make sure that they do match. I'm going to have my system ID blurred out, but you will need to log in as NN support. Now let me copy and paste the system ID I will give you the link on where to download the password of the day tool. Don't use the online version because it doesn't work right. You have to download the program, and then you select either it's Release 1 system or Release 2 and up. Mine's Release 6. So you put your system ID here and make sure that the date is being displayed on the telephone matches. Or you got to change the dating here but sometimes the date's kind of off, so you have to match the date on the telephone to here. The challenge key should remain the same. Trust no one like that, and you click on generate password. Now this password is only good for 1 day for that particular 24-hour period until midnight, when it switches over to March the 18th. So you copy and paste the user ID, you go to your element manager and copy and paste that temporary password, connect, and I will show you how to change the default login back to what's supposed to be. I believe it's under administrator access, accounts and privileges. Then you go over here, view by accounts, and then you will see NNADMIN. That's the default. It should be like that. Then you click on modify. And we want to change the password. Now, I would not recommend changing the password to whatever you want to change it to. I would recommend changing it to this. This is the Nortel default password for the admin login, the NN admin. That is, you have to type in exactly like this. That is just the standard default password for all the BCM50s. Unless somebody changed them. And that is the default login. NNADMIN, all lowercase letters. So wherever the letter is uppercase or lowercase, you have to type in exactly like that. So we go ahead and change that. And leave the Teleset one alone. By the way, you can log in to somewhat configure the system through the Teleset, but you can't reset the actual logins. So we go ahead and disconnect, and go ahead and log in. And connect. And like I said, you go under Accounts and Privileges and View Accounts. And there, now the end support won't be displayed, obviously, because that is really Nortel's way to get into your system, the backdoor way, actually. Let's see here. See, modify today. Administrator. Was it under here? I thought there was a way where you could view the security trust no one key. Oh, here it is. If you go under Administrator of Access and Security Policies, I would not click on Hide Challenge Key. The challenge key should be Trust No One, and that has to be matched over here. So don't mess with this. Don't change it. Leave it as is. See, if I change the date, like let's say it's the 18th. See, it's going to change that password. So the password is depending on the particular day. And I will give you the link to the website to download this. I believe the guy who created this particular program is in the UK. Like I said, do not use the online version. It won't work right. You have to download the program and do it this way. I'm using Windows 10, so it should work on everybody's computer, basically. But you got to make sure whatever the date that your phone has is matching here. And once again, the user ID is NNSUPPORT to log in to do the reset of the admin. And that's how you do a password reset in the back door. If you do have any questions or comments, please post them below.